Hi there, it's Jodi. I hope most of you have already received your new annual catalog. If you haven't, be sure to comment here or reach out to me so that I can get one to you. So this is our new Stampin' Up! Annual catalog. It just started like 2 days ago on March 3rd and goes all the way through April of next year. And you can see there's several things in here that I've marked that I want to point out to you. Now, honestly, I feel like we could be on here for an hour while I go through and show you all of the things I love, but I'm just going to stick with my little notes here and show you maybe some highlights, but definitely stay tuned. I've participated in a couple of card swaps, so I've got just so much. If you could see the table and everything around me, it's just overflowing with new products and new samples that I have to share with you. So I'm going to start on page 7 because I love this page and the progression of color. This is something I think always really, I've just really enjoyed colored papers, and just that progression from one to the next. So for the first time this year, I did something a little bit different with the new colors and incorporating our standard existing colors that we've had for a long time. Sometimes I've done just like a color chart. This year I did something a little different. I put a few of these together, and I'll just pull them all in so you can see them. I could have done like one giant thing here, but I just didn't have the capability of getting them to all stick together. But I love this progression of color. And so what I did is just took a 3 by 3 inch square and scored each of them, add the label with the color, and just attached it on a piece of white strip from a white 12 by 12 cardstock. So here are all of our colors from the pinks to the reds, oranges, and yellows. And then this one has our greens and our blues. And then this one continues with some more of our blues, some of the darker ones, some different purples, and then into the neutral colors. So what's fun about this is whenever we get new in colors, it's kind of fun to see how they fit. You might think, oh my gosh, that's just like this color. But when you add them into this spectrum, you really see the uniqueness of each of these colors. So let me point out this one right here is a new in color. This is Sweet Sorbet. And you can see how it fits right there in that sequence of colors. It's different from any of the other colors that we have. Let me show you. This one has a couple of our new in colors. The Parakeet Party is new. You might have thought it looked a little bit like Granny Apple Green, which is the next color, but look at the difference there in brightness. Parakeet Party definitely has a brighter color. And then this one down here is Tahitian Tide. Again, just showing the uniqueness of that color in the spectrum. And then our last two is Orchid Oasis and Starry Night. Again, I'll hold them up by these blues as well. You can just see how unique these two are. This one right here is Night of Navy. Just as a point of comparison, you can see how Orchid Oasis and Starry Night compare. So this was a fun little project for me to finish up last night, and I just love seeing that progression of color. Okay, we better keep moving here. We're only on page 7 about colors. All right, let's keep going. What's my next one? So on pages 12 and 13, I wanted to point out these product suites. So this is Tea Boutique. You can do the suite collection, which is one item number, and you get, so the item number here includes the bundle, which are the stamps and the dies. Excuse me, it includes designer paper and the Tea Boutique cards and envelopes. So you can do one easy ordering number right here to get all of these products. Of course, you can order them individually as well, but that just makes it a little easier with one item number. I did want to pull in these Tea Boutique note cards and envelopes. I showed these in my in color bundle video, but I just wanted to show them again because they're just so pretty. I ordered a lot of those, and then these are the cards that come with them that coordinate. So really, really pretty. Of course, those are our new in colors that are featured there. And I did have a card sample. Like I said, I've done lots of swaps, and so I've got lots of card samples that I'll be sharing in the next little while. But I just wanted to pull this one in to show you an example of the cup of tea stamp set. And let's go to our next. Oh, this is a new greeting set that I ordered. It's on page 26, and where do I have it? This one here. So it's go-to greetings. And what I like is that it's those basic greetings you use all the time. Happy birthday, thinking of you, just a note, and thank you. But it's got those 4 in these 3 different sizes and styles. This one also added a little hello in there. So lots of great greetings. Same basic words that you use over and over, but a few different sizes and fonts that make it really versatile and a great go-to stamp set when you're making your cards. The next thing I wanted to point out is this adorable little stamp set called Sweet Songbirds. Again, watch for anything on the bottom here. This is page 31. When you can bundle and save. So if it's a stamp set and a coordinating tool like a die or a punch, you're going to save 10% when you order them together. And these are a couple of swaps that I've received that have been made with the Sweet Songbirds. New colors too. So these are new in colors that you're seeing. Next, what do I have? Oh, this is a really fun stamp set here. It's called Charming Sentiments. So it's this stamp set. So you've got all these words, but then the dies, there's all this and what they do. So you've got some shapes and things to use here, candle. That's really fun. But then it also has these dies that cut out the shape of the words. And they kind of show you that in the catalog here with that shading that's done behind the words. So you can see where the die will actually cut out. This is an example of the words cut out on here or on here, the thank you. So that's fun. You can obviously just stamp it and not cut it out, but those dies let you cut it out and add it to your projects. This is another really sweet set, here, that's the Happy Forest Friends. And the one thing I wanted to point out here is at the very top, you can see this one says kids and baby. So there's different categories, and you can kind of see the different colors on the pages here. And that like designates a different category or area of the catalog. True Beauty. You can never go wrong with gorgeous flowers. And that's what this is. The new designer paper that coordinates with it, a Wash and Beauty designer paper, is gorgeous too. I could spend like a lot of time just showing you all the designer papers, but we will do that over time, I promise. On pages 70 and 71, you're going to see several stamp sets that are more faith-based, and so those are nice to have. If you're looking for ones like that to add to your projects, you're going to want to check out pages 70 and 71. And then we've got He's the Man. This is a fun suite that would be great for masculine cards. Father's Day coming up. I have a couple of swaps I've gotten with these supplies. So those are some ones made here. This, I don't know how well you can see it, but this designer paper is normal designer paper like you would expect, but then this sheet is die cuts. They just pop out, and like this image here, that's a die cut. This one, you'll see lots of those on these cards. So again, stay tuned. I have lots more to share with He's the Man. This one here, Season of Chic. This whole textured chic suite is really, really gorgeous. And what I like about this, if you notice, I've got the stamp set right here actually too. You've got this little just like background splash of color that you can add. You've got leaves, flowers, shells, snowflake. So seasons, you've got something for every season, and then some great greetings that go with it. And then look at these dies that coordinate. So much detail on there. So like you've got leaves with all this detail. You've got flowers, snowflakes, lots going on here. And so this is going to be a great versatile stamp set that you can use for many occasions year round. Okay, next thing, the Hues of Happiness. I've got so many projects sitting around with this suite. The Hues of Happiness. This paper here is absolutely gorgeous. You're definitely going to want to check this out, pages 108 and 109. It's definitely one of my favorites. On page 116, this is where you'll see our background stamps. This is one that literally just got delivered, the Rays of Light. So I'm excited to make some cards with that burst image there. So it's one big background stamp. One big stamp. And that's what all of these on pages 116 and 117 are. All right, pages 122 and 123. This is where you're going to see all of those colors. Now, these are arranged, not how I had them on those strips, but these are arranged by color family. And so you can purchase the cardstock, the ink pad, the refill, the Stampin' Blends, which are the alcohol markers. Those are all shown to you in these charts here. And then if you turn a couple of pages to 126, this is where you'll see the assortments and bundles. So for example, if you purchase the bundle of ink pads where you would get like all of them in a color family, you save 10%. Same thing with the ink refills, and then you can get assortments of markers and cardstock as well. So don't skip over that page. What do I have here? Oh, designer paper. I am just going to have to like show you this over time as I use these different designer papers because I pretty much got all of them and I just love designer paper. So you will definitely be seeing more of that. On page 139 is our specialty papers. One of the things is some glimmer paper in the new In Colors. So I'll just pull that in so you can see. Hopefully you can see a little bit of light reflecting on those. And these each have like an ombre look. So it goes from darker to lighter in each of the 5 new In Colors. There you go, with a little bit of the shimmer. Very, very pretty paper. Let's see. Oh, so I wanted to point out in the back here on page 151. Now, I pointed out some of these stamp sets. So this is a Fish and a Wish bundle. It tells me that it's on page 70. So I'm going to flip back here for you to page 70. And this is where you'll see it. There's some samples over here of projects made with these. But when you look in the back, this is a brand new sample. So what they show you back here are samples entirely different than what they show you in the main pages of the catalog. So I wanted to point that out. So as you're looking at the punch bundles or back further when you're looking at the die bundles, all of these projects that you see back here are different from the ones that are earlier in the catalog. So don't skip over those because you can get even more creative inspiration in the back here. Of course, we have our embossing folders. These, like I said, literally just got a package delivered. So this one right here is the Elegant Eucalyptus right here. And then the Fern embossing folder. So I'm excited to use both of these. This one, I should point out, is 2 separate folders. So they are, they're like half the size and 2 separate folders like that. Okay. Let's see what else. The Stampin Rewards that are here in the back of the catalog. This is page 179. What you need to know is that you can absolutely host an in-person event or a virtual event, or you can collect orders from friends, or you can just order yourself. When you order at least $150, whether it's you as an individual or you with a couple friends, you're going to qualify for 10% in Stampin' Rewards. So you're going to get $15 to spend on whatever you would like. These things that are shown back here are things that are exclusive just for those people who have earned Stampin' Rewards. So there's some designer paper, a couple stamp sets here, another one down here. So these are exclusive. You can only purchase them with Stampin' Rewards, and you can't just straight out buy them. And then as you have more in sales or the order that you submit, you're going to get a higher percentage of that amount in Stampin' Rewards. So keep that in mind. You know, order however it works for you, but you're going to get more for your money if you do one larger order as opposed to a little bit here and a little bit there. So if you have questions about that, definitely reach out and ask, and I'm happy to help you. We also have a starter kit, which is always a great deal if you wanted to jump in and do this with me. Our starter kit is $99 plus tax. Shipping is always free, and you get to choose up to $125 worth of product. Plus, there's a little special right now where you get some of our new in-color items for free as well with your kit. So I'll share some details about that very soon too. And then in the back, of course, is the Stampin Index. You can search stamp sets by their name, and then there's the accessory index back here too. So that is my very quick catalog tour. Like I said, I've got lots of new products. I've got lots of new samples, and I'll be sharing all of that with you very soon. So make sure you stay tuned. And if you did not get your own copy of this, let me know, and I am happy to get one out to you. All right, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.